Hello everyone, welcome to the AWS and DevOps series. Today is the day 15 and the Linux day 5. Today we are going to learn how you are going to create a directory in Linux operating system, and we are going to see multiple commands, and we have spread over here. If you want to create a directory, you can use the command mkr directory. Then I will specify how you're going to create that, play around that, and how you're going to create multiple directory with this command, and what are the syntax, how you're going to create that. And we will see how to use the copy command, rename command, and move command. We have specified over all the details where the move command is used, right? To overwrite or the copy, right? Overwrite. And the remove command where you're going to list based on your search, right? So let's tail, head, sort, hidden files, how you're going to create a hidden file, and dot directories that we are going to cover up, and how you're going to create multiple directory using the mkr command, right? In a single command, how you can create directory within the directory. This all specifications, this all commands we are going to cover in these sessions. Okay, so we'll go and we will access our AWS EC2 instance on which we have configured Ubuntu operating system, right? We are using the same instance which we have configured before, just we have started. We are into the terminal now. The first step what we have to do it, the best practice is to update our packages. So sudo apt update, and the -y will update my packages. All right. Okay, the update packages are updated, right? So let's open whiteboard also so that we can create drawings, right? If you require something to explain, we will explain on that. Okay, so let's check it over here. Fine. Okay, so let's move to the terminal back, and we will just list over here ls command. We already discussed this. Ls command will list what are the files available. In the last session, what we have done in the root directory, right? Whatever we have done as a root user, right? Super user. We'll sit back using sudo su. So if I ls over here, I don't have anything. Let me see ln over here, right? So what I will do it currently where I am, pwd is a command to use power present what directory, right? We already discussed this. So I'm currently into home Ubuntu. This home directory is for whom? For the user except root user. Okay. If the user is Ubuntu, he can go back. The home is for them. If it is any Jenkins user, at the time also home will be referred to any user except root. Okay. So what is the user? The root user directory, right? The top level directory for them is root. Okay. So if I ll over here, right, I have used cd space. I haven't given any extra, just cd enter, then I'm into the root directory. Now if you enter over here, you'll be finding slash, right, /root. That means this directory is for the root user itself. If I ls over here, I'll be finding, let me make this ln so that it should have in the linear way with all the details, right? Like what kind of permission do I have for this file, how many permission, what user is there, which group they have added, and what's the size of the file when it is created. All the metadata, data will be displayed with this command ln, right, in the linear way. So here, if we check in the last session, we have created multiple files, asim.js, asim.sh, asim text, right? So now what we will do it, let me first create one directory. So let's say we'll go with the flow itself. So I have created a directory, right? So I will delete this directory, but you can start after this. Okay. So, okay, fine. Now if I ll over here, let me clear the screen so you'll have a better understanding, and let me zoom also. So you'll be find all the files, whatever we have created are the files, right? Snap is a directory refers to the Linux as a folder, right? So in the Linux, it's known as directory, and the Windows operating system is known as a folder, right? That is clear to you guys. So now if you check it over here, we have not created any directory in our Linux classes. So today what we will do, we will create a directory. So the command is mkdir. Okay. First, we have to give the command, then you have to give the prompt, in the sense what name you're going to keep for your directory. Okay. So if I keep only mkdir enter, then it's saying that there is a missing, right, operand. So it's saying you're using the command, but you are not passing any further information. So what we are doing, mkdir, then I'm giving the name as directory1 for my directory, right? So if I NL over here, you will able to find one directory is created. The directory name is directory 1, right? So if we go back to our board, right, whiteboard, you're able to find what is the agenda now, right? The agenda is, let's take a pen over here, or we can cover with this itself. Okay, the agenda is that as we know, we have created just now directory 1, right? So what we will do it with the directory, in the directory 1, we will create directory 2. In the directory 2, we'll create directory 3. In the directory in 3, we'll create one directory, and in the directory, we'll create one file. Okay, we'll create one file. Okay, this is a file we are going to create it, right? We will create this file, right? So what I'm doing now, I have created already dir1. So what we will do is simply we'll go back over here. So the command to enter the directory is cd, right? Name of the directory. The name of the directory I have given dir1, right? So I will enter inside that. If I ls over here, you'll be finding nothing because I have created only empty directory. I have not created any switch till now. So what we will do it, we'll create one more directory within that, as we have over here, right? The structure, whatever the structure is, it will follow the same structure, right? So mkdir, then I'll give it as directory 2, right? Then if you find over here ls, you'll be finding directory 2, right? So I want to create the directory inside the directory 2, right? Directory 3. So what I have to do, I have to go over directory 2 inside, then I will create a directory 3. So now if you ls over here in the I have done mistake. Let me go back over here. I'm supposed to write directory name, right? So let me go cid directory 2. If I ls over here, I have 3. So let me just remove this directory 3, right? And so what I have to do, I have to create the directory mkdir directory 3, right? Inside the 2 directory and directory 3. Okay, fine. So here, up to here, what we have done, we have created inside 1, 2, inside 2, 3. Then I have to create directory 4 also, right? So what I will do it, I will go first in the directory 3. Okay. Then if we ls over here, I have not created any directory. I'm using command mkdir, and I will give the name as directory 4. So if I ls over here, I will to find that directory 4 is created. Okay. Now the point is that what I'm going to do is that let me go back again to the root directory, right? So what I will do it, the command cd dot for the one directory / how many we have done, 1, 2, 3, right? So I'll go 1, 2, 3, right? See, if I ls over here, everything is inside directory 1, right? So what is inside directory 1? We have a directory 1, directory 2, directory 3, directory 4. Now how do I know without going inside, right? So the motive is that if I want to know something in the directory 4, right, or the directory 2, is there any something inside directory 3, I have to go inside, right, using the command cd. Just I have to go inside the directory using cdir2, right? Then afterwards cdir 3. So the best way for general purpose to make our word works effectively, right, quickly, there is a one tool is available, that is tree. Okay, with this tree, let me open this. If you check over here where I'm currently in the root directory, you're able to find there is in the root directory, one is directory 1, right? You got my point. In the root directory, we are in the root directory, right? pwd in the current directory, let's say a dot represent to current directory. Okay, in the current directory, what I have directory 1. Inside that directory 2, I have inside that I have directory 3. Inside that I have directory 4. So what do I have? I have all the directories inside it, right? So then afterwards, what we will do it after that, we'll simply go to inside one directory, directory 1, right? So let's go for 3. Okay. So if you don't have, like we have already configured in the last session, if you're facing any difficulty that is not prompting you the details of this, so simply what you have to do it, you have to use command as a 3, then it will prompt you to install one command over here. Just follow that command, it enter, this T tool will be installed. Okay, the package of the tree will be installed. Fine. So now if you check it here where I'm in the directory 1, inside the directory 1, there is directory 2, directory 3 and directory 4. So now what we have to do is, the motive is to go and create a one file inside the directory 4, right? Okay. Now what we will do it, we will try to play around this, right? So simply what I will do it, I will go and I will give it cd / directory 2, right? If I enter this here, there is a problem that there is no such directories available here, right? If I ll over here, you're able to find one directory is also there, but still is saying that you cannot enter this directory. There is no such file or directories. The reason that we are doing the mistake, right? Intentionally, we are giving a forward slash. Whenever you're giving a forward slash, that means it's referred to the top level directory, right? The root directory, what we have above over here, right? Above over here. So the thing, what if you want to go directly within the directories, you go cd dot dot, or you can use cd, hit enter. You are into, right? You are into the top level root directory, right? Top level root directory. So let's say I want to go inside root, right? Then I'm going not directory of 1, right? Directory 2, right? I'm giving directory 3, right? I have directory 4 I have created. If you check the diagram, what we have created, we have created directory 1, directory 2, directory 3, directory 3. And using the root path, right? We have used as a root user, we are creating this directory. Okay. So now if you check it over here, I'm able to go directly, right, with this directly to this point, right? I'm able to go directly to this part, right? I'm able to go direct. I don't need to go manually. These are the commands you can use directly to go inside files directly into the directory. If you hit enter, if you pwd, you'll be finding that I'm inside /root directory 1, directory 2, directory 3, directory 4. Okay. Now, if you want to say that, okay, fine, this fine, but the motive is fine. Now we have to create one file that is named xy.sh. So to create the file, you can use multiple Linux editors, right? Creating files. So for any case, we will use touch to create the empty file, right? So the name I'm giving xyz.sh. So if you check it over here, ll, right? ls, you'll be finding one file is created, right? If you want to know the data, metadata of this file, right? So ll, you'll be finding this date, right? Data of this, that one file is created. It is created on 9th October. Today is the 9th October, right? The file size is 0 because the empty file does not have any content inside that. And there is a root user has the permission for this. And there is a retry permission. This we will discuss separately in one session. Okay. So what we have done, we have created one file over here. So now if I want to go back onto the top level directory, I'll use cd command and I will see with this structure does my file is available. Now you're able to find C. You check over here, directory 1 is created as per our diagram. Directory 1, 2, 3, 4 .sh file. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This all is created with this case, right? So what we have done, we have successfully created this file. Now the point is there how you are going to do this structure without going inside this, right? So what you mean to say that I want to create the same structure. Inside the structure, I want to create one file without going inside that. So simply what we're doing, I'm being in the root, right? Where I'm currently, I'm in the root. Okay. Root, right? Fine, in the root. Okay. So let me just go back to cd, right? pwd. So where I'm currently in the root directory, right? If I ls over here, you're able to find the directory 1 was created. So what we will do, we are playing around in the root directory, right? So for us in this tutorial, we are following root directory. You can create anywhere, right? But in this tutorial, we are using root. Okay. So from here, what we're doing, we are using Mkdir. So I'm giving the name of the directories as directory A. I will create multiple directories like B/directory C, then directory D. Okay. Now, if we pass this argument, it will fail. They say that you need to pass some arguments, right? With that, the reason is that we are not giving -v. So what you're doing is saying that cannot create directory, no such file or directory is available. So the same command will go over here, right? Now, inside that, what you have to do, you have to pass a root because I'm currently in the root directory, right? Where I was in the root directory. So print over here, I'm giving root. Okay. So if I hit enter over here, you say next still no such file directory is getting. So if you want to create this all steps, right? Create all the directory, you have to pass one argument, right? Okay, hit enter. You're able to find now, if I enter, you're able to find one directory A is created, right? So if I tree over here, you're able to find the same way how we have created manually. By using simple one command, you can create numbers of directories n number of directory using giving the parameter with the -p, right? So now the point is that we have followed the same, right? But I want to create the files here now, right? And the main thing what we have seen is to how to create the directories, right? Now the point is that how to create the files, you know very well. The file command is to use touch, right? So you can create empty file using a vi, right? You can use nano or multiple tool editors, multiple file editors commands are available. Now the point is that here I want to create xy.s same file. So how I'm going to create it? I'm going to use touch, right? /, you know very well the root, because I have given the commands root, right? Path. Inside the root, I will give it dir a, right? Because where is dir a? Inside dir, I want to give it dirb, right? Then inside dir c, because I want to create over here, okay? dirc, dir a, okay? After that, you have to give the name of the file, okay? Now your point is that you're using the same as above, but here we were using the command as mkdir. Mkdir command is used to create the directory, not the files. For the files, you can create multiple commands, like we have created multiple empty file, we're using touch. If you hit enter, you will find that, the prompt is executed. So how we going to validate? Now if I tree over here, you're able to find inside directory D, one file will be created, xy.sh. So what you have to do, you have to give the command, create the file, then you have to give the path, right? The path should be exactly starting from there, and you have to give the name, the argument, how you're going to pass it. Okay, let's add over here also, right? Simply what you have to do, you have to create it touch with the command, then path where you want to create, path to create, right? Create file, okay? After that, you have to give it file name, okay? Syntax is like this. You can use nano also for this, but the editor will be open. You have to pass the argument. Same, you can use nano also, okay? You can use nano also. You got no point. So just if I enter tree, you're able to find one x.sh is created. Okay. Now the point is, if I want to delete this file being in the root, how I'm going to delete this file, right? You know very well, rm is a file command to delete it. If you're facing like forcibly, if you want to do it, or to delete it, right? So what you can use is -rf, right? To safely delete directory accuracy or the free up your space, everything, you can use the command. Simply what I will do it, I will give the same path like /root / directory A, directory B, then D app. So it will take automatically if there is only one name of the same directory, in tab, then afterwards X app it will take. Now what's I'm trying to delete? What will be deleted? Tell me. So whenever we are going with this, right? When we are going with this prompt, let's try to excite. So whenever I'm giving this prompt, what will happen? It will add the last whatever the file name you have given, that command will be applicable to this. This is only the path, right? So example, for somebody said to you that please go and give some like parcel or some gift to this person, right? Sitting over here in X location, right? You are asking that. Then you will say that this is a path. Please take this road, and here you'll find this person. You go and give the parcel to them. So basically the same step over here. Whatever you're passing this, it will go for this step, right? So hit enter. Hit enter. So if I go with the tree, you're able to find that x.sh is created. Okay. So I'm not going manually inside this directory. I'm deleting this. So the same, using the command, I can create same file again, right? So use the cursor to go for the previous commands. If you go up here, cursor up, right? You have the 4 keys on your laptop, which is for to move up and down, right? So just go with this up and do it. So if I'm going with the tree, you're able to find that this already again is created. Then what I'm doing, I'm going to delete that again, right? RM root directory, right? So it's already deleted, right? If I hit T again, right, you're able to find this directory is created. Okay, fine. This file is created. Now the thing is that what we are trying to do it. Now let's see how you're going to delete the command, right? how you're going to delete a directory, sorry. So the point is that I want to delete this directory. Okay. So simply what you're doing to do it, you'll use rm, right? And I'll give the name of A, right, directly. So if you hit enter, there'll be prompt that this is not remove, right? It cannot remove because this directory is not empty because it contains all the data, right? Directory 1 has directory B has directory C inside that, directory D is there. So the best practice is then to delete. You have to use rm-rf, right? So this I will show you. Now what motive is there? I want to delete the last directory which is available, okay? So for that case, I can use rm-rf. I'll give the path, the root, right? Inside the root, we have created everything. Directory A, directory A to the directory D, right? So what I'm going to do it, I want to delete this directory D. So if I hit enter, fine. If I key now, what prompt will be given? So you're able to find that one directory D is deleted. The same command I can use and I can give it directory C. So in this point also, as I shown in the files, right? So what happened? The last, whatever you have mentioned, the source, the name of the file or the directory, right? This is a path. This is a path, right? This all is known as a path where my directory is there. This all will be the source, right? Which will be applicable. The command will be applicable. So I'm using to delete the directory, right? So that will be deleted. So what happened? Directory C is available, right? So what I'm doing, I'm going to delete this directory now. So I will hit enter. Just a second. I will hit enter. If I tree now, you're able to find there is no such directory of CD. So another point is that if I'm going to delete this directory A, it should delete directory B, right? Because directory B is created inside directory A, right? So that also will play around. So what will do, instead of going deleting manually, so whatever the content is available, I can use rm, right? Sorry, rm-rf /root/ what I'm going to do it, I'm going to create directory A. So whatever directory it contains, that forcibly and everything like consistently, right? Safely it will delete the files or directory whatever is available in that in the destination source where we are mentioning. So what I'm mentioning in the root, right? Hit enter root. So now if you check over here tree, I should be able to find one. I should be able to find this 2 also should be deleted because I'm deleting the source, right? So inside this only the data will be there. So if I hit enter now, right, you're able to find everything as deleted. Okay, there was over here directory A, directory B was there. Okay, that point is clear. Now if you tell me that Asim, okay, that's fine. But what you do, delete this all the things. Here we contain 4 directory and 1 file inside that. The simple is that what I can do it, I can go rm-rf / root is a path, then afterward directory 1. I'll give only the path of the first directory in which content is there, that is directory 1. If I enter here, all the directory within that directories, whatever was there, that everything will be deleted, right? If I'm deleting this only, right? Okay. If you're throwing the box, doesn't matter whichever thing inside the box, that everything will be destroyed, right? So everything will be thrown out with that example. Same thing, if I'm deleting this, everything, whatever the content is in, everything will be deleted. Okay. Fine. So if I be over here, you will be find that there is no such directories now available. Okay. Now we'll see the command of copy, right? So let's go to the document and we will cover the pointers. We have already covered this. We will see copy. Copy command is used to copy your data, whatever file you want to make it duplicate or the backup. Okay. So now what we have a one word.txt, right? So what I'm doing, I'm going to copy that file using word.txt, right? So where I'm going to copy this, okay? So this path also you have to give it, right? So what I'm doing, I'm going to copy in the snap. Snap it as directory, right? Where I'm going to copy in the directory of snap, okay? So how do I know? If it's a simple, if you check it over here, everything is in white. This is in the green color. Okay, basic information. Okay, if I hit enter, you're able to find, right? I have copied one. If we over here, I have word. What we have already copied to Snap, right? So we'll go over Snap over here from here, right? Let me go to the Snap, and if I LL over here, I should be able to find. Let me just go. ये पीछे का जरा काट देना यार, कॉपी कमांड को. Take 5. And now if you want to check, right, we have deleted the directory, right? So if I use history command, right, you'll be find all the option what we have created. So simply what we will do it, we will create one directory, right? Directory. So replicate. Just a second. Let me go back over here. I'll paste it. Hit enter, right? So if I go with the tree now, you're able to find that one directory is created, right? The directory is D1, directory A, right? Now the point is that we want to simply what we have to do it, we have to let me go with this option so that how we are going to use the command mv. Mv command is used to rename the rename the directories. Okay, so in this case what we will do it, simply we'll go and we will and use mv, and what we have to do it, we path over here where I have directory T. So simply what I will give it, I will give it root. Inside the root I have directory N. Inside that or else I can go it direct over here with directory A. I have directory B here because I'm currently in the root directory only, right? B, then afterward directory C, and I want to rename this directory D, right? So directory D, directory D with directory Z, right? If I key over here, let's see what will happen now. Okay. See what happened if there is a no directory available with the directory Z, then this directory will create one directory, right? Directory Z in the current directory, and it will move this directory D inside this, right? As I mentioned before, right? Simply the word is that, let's say I want to move this directory, right? If I want to move one of the directory D inside the directory Z, right? So let's take one more example. That let me create one directory as a backup, right? I'm saying that I want to create one directory as a backup. Okay. So now what I want to do it is that I want to move this directory C, okay, inside this directory. Okay. So simply what I will do it, I'll use the same command as before. Simply I will click over here, directory C, large command, right? Then I will hit enter in the backup directory. So let's say what will happen now, right? If I ls over here, let me go with the tree, you're able to find one backup directory is created before, right? So let me see in the here what you have. Okay, directory C. See, if you check it over here, from here you did command what you did here, it was directory D, directory C is there, right? So what will happen, directory gone to backup because we have given the command, right? So what we did basically, if you check it over here, right, what we did, we use command to move this directory, right? So we have given the path. Okay, in this path, right, whatever was the last, that last will be considered with this command. So directory C. The directory C will go to the destination. So first will come the command. Okay, let's add this point also. First will come command. Okay, the command. Let me go with this. First will be the command mv, then afterwards source and destination. This source and destination, right? So simply what we have done, we have we have giving mv command, then directory name, and where we are going to do this, right? As the source of the directory will be considered the last one, and then source where we are going to move this directory, right? Now, if I ls over here, you'll be finding the directories, right? So now the point is directory drz, what we have created. I want to rename this directory, right? So what I will do it, and I will say that this name has to be Asim, right? Asim directory z. So simply what I will do it, we hit enter. So inside ls over here, you will be finding one directory is renamed, right? Asim dir. If you check it over here, the mv command is used two ways. Okay, if we check our document also, right, mv command is used two way. First is to create, you can rename, it can use the rename, or you can create, right? You can move the directories, right? First mv command is used, right? So mv command is used to rename the files or the directory with the move command for getting a better naming convention. Even mv command here also you can use, right? Mv command also it can use. Mv command you can use it over here also, right? There's two ways. It can be rename and the move. So how you're going to use that it can behave based on that. The reason is that I'll show you now. So simply I'll go inside this Asim, right? Asim directory, what I have created just now over here. So after here, I'll do it, what I've done, touch Asim, let's see, test. I'll create one test.txt file, right? So where I have created, if ls here, I have one file which is created in Asim directory Z. Let me go back to outside of this Asim directory. Now if you check it over here, I'm inside the root directory. So here I have in front of me Asim directory. So it's asking me, if I ls over here, right, you'll be finding these details, right? It's asking you, you want to open this directory, this file, you want to do anything with this file, or you want to do anything with this file, you want to enter in this kind of things for a general purpose, right? So now what we're trying to say is that I want to rename this. Again, I'm saying that by mistakenly I have created this name. I want to rename this directory, right? So what I'm doing, mv Asim directory Z, right? Afterwards, I'm giving the name as from directory Z, right? Right. If you hit enter, this command is executed. Now, how do we validate this point? The point validation is that inside this directory, what we have created before, I have created one file, right? So if I ls over here, you'll be finding the Akram. I don't have this directory which was created before Asim directory Z, right? So I'll go inside from directory. Then if I ls over, I should be find one .txt file. So you're able to find one .txt file. This is how you can rename your directory also using mv command. Either you can move it, you can copy it. Okay, it can be used when the both way. You can create it and you can copy it also. Sorry, you can rename it and you can move the directories or the files, whatever is available. So now the point is that let's say Akram, right? I want to move this Akram directory inside the backup directory. At the time, what I will do it, I will give Akram, right? Akram directory, and I want to move in the backup directory. Okay. So simply what we will do it, we will give it backup directory. In the time, what will happen? See, backup directory already exists, right? So what will happen? It will go inside this directory itself. Let's check it out. Okay. If I ll over here, you'll be finding Akram is gone, right? The reason was the first move command will see the path because I'm working in the current directory, right? The current directory is row. Okay. So it will check everything based on that, whatever we have done it, right? So it will review first, okay, this directories exist or not, right? So if it's not exist, then what will happen? It just rename. If it exists, then it will go back over there, right? So what happened? I have to go inside backup. I should able to find here one directory, okay? See, one directory is available. The directory name is Mkdir DZ, right? Directory Z. So with this command, you can use move command, deleting or renaming your files, okay? So now, if you LL, we will see how you can create the hidden files now, right? Let's go for the document. What we have covered up to now, we have given a remove. Already I have told you how you're going to do it. Now what we will do it, we will go with the hidden files. So if you check over here, you're able to find some of these are hidden files, right? The hidden file simply is created that you should not accidentally delete, right? So it contains some of the data. So if I go back over here, if I LL, you're able to find one bash history is there, one BSS RC is there. Local, these are, some of the hidden files that you cannot delete it. So to make that it should not be accidentally deleted, they have created one dot files. Okay, so you can create this file even with the hidden files. Okay, let's say I want to create one hidden file. So what I'm doing, simply I'll use touch, right? Touch is the command. Touch. I'll giving dot before that, and I will give it hidden file one name. So as you hit enter, the hidden file is created. If you ls over here, you're able to find one file is not this name I have created, but it's not available here because ls will print only the file that was not hidden, right? So if I want to see the files which are hidden, I can go with ll command with all the data. You're able to find that same what we have created before. Just a second, let me check. Dot hidden file one, right? Dot hidden file one. See, it's just created over here. So it's already exists, right? This is how you can create a hidden file. Now what we will do, we have created a hidden file, right? Now you'll say that this is the hidden file we have created. How to create the hidden directory? So simple, that you can use mkdir, the dot, and you can give it as hidden directory, the name. So it will create one directory. If we ll over here, you're able to find one directory is created, that is hidden directory. Okay, so now if you check me out how you're going to differentiate between directory and the files, right? So simply what you are going to check it over here, whenever the file represent with D, that is directory, it's written as that is file. Simple. Okay, the one example, this is a best practice is to find from this. The second thing is that whenever you see the content is in a different color, one is in the green color, right? If you check it over here, it's in the blue color, right? Sorry, blue color represent directory. Okay, and the white are based on your how you're setting your SSH client app based on that, right? So it will show these are the files. Okay, these are the files, right? These are the directory. Okay, so hidden files, how you can create that also we have already just now covered. Okay, the next we will move back to again the next topic, what is there. So the next what we will see it, how you are going to use grep and the less and the head tail sorted, right? So now what the thing is that let's take that command, right? So what I'm going to do it, I'm using nano to create one file, right? So in this case, simply what we will do it, we'll go with the command first grep, right? So if you hit enter, a grep is showing that you have to pass some of the patterns or the file name or something else. So if you want to search any particular word, right? So what you can do it, you can use grep. Okay, the grep is stand for what? Grep is stand for, right, global. Let me add this point also. Global regular expression print. Okay, so it will search and it will print or whatever you want to regular, right? It will show. So then now what we want to search, let's say for default I want to search in grep root, right? Inside root one ect dot password is there. Okay, so it's showing that there is no such word inside that, right? what we will do is simply, let me just check it out, ECT. So find this point. What we have done is that we have to go to the main directory, right? If I NL over here, you will be finding ECT one folder, right? One folder is there in ECT. Okay. Now the command will work. So what we'll do, when we'll use grep command, just check, is there any word root? Have to give the name or word root inside where? Inside this path, etc password. These are the default. We will cover this part. Don't worry. This part is default. As I mentioned that this is etc. Inside that there is a password file is there. Inside that file is any root word is there or no? If we did enter, it's saying that yes, that root word is there. Root/root is available in that. Okay. Now, if I want to go and validate with this one, right? I can use simply nano/ect/password. I will open this file. I will validate that is a root is available or no. See, you're able to find one root is available, right? Root name words are available. So you can search anything inside that, right? You have all the things, right? EC2 instance connect, you have list, news, mail, right? Hit enter. So now what I'm going to do, I want to check any, let's say, mail, right? Mail is there or no inside this file. Hit enter, you're able to find mail also is there. Let's say I want to search Asim is there or no, right? Asim word is available in this or no. So I will search Asim, hit enter. So it's printing nothing. That means this name, this word is not available inside this file. So for simple, let's say I want to create nano. Okay, nano. Here, let me check where I'm here. Here I am. So what I'm doing, I'm giving text dot sh, let's say. Okay, I'm saying that hi, hello, Asim, bye. I'm giving some words inside this. Control X, Y, hit enter. So I'm entering, exiting. I save some data I have given inside this text.sh. Now what I'm going to do, I want to search some words inside this file. So simply I'll use grep command, right? Grep. Then after words are the words I have given as hi. I want to search hi is available or no. So where I'm currently, I'm into this directory itself, right? Because I have created the file itself here, right? So if I NL over here, you have to find text.sh. So simply I no need to give any path over here. Directly I'll give the file name. So grep hi, the word I want to search in the where text.ch. Hit enter, you're able to find one is there, hi is there. Okay. So I want to search, let's say hello is there or no? Inside this file, you'll find, okay, hello, what is available. So if you have 1,000 lines inside this file or 10,000 lines, easily you can search this this word is available or no. So it provide while writing the script or something else, you can find this font that will be very helpful to you, right? Okay, this is fine. Now after that, let's say I want to see some of the content, right? File contents. So what I need, I'll use less. And I will give it the path over here and ECT, right? Let's say what it will print. Hit enter. See what happened? It's showing all the data, whatever was there inside that will be coming up, right? So how I'm going to exit? So Control Q, escape Q, and exit, right? So what happened? It will print you. As I mentioned, let's check this file, right? ये पीछे का कार्ड देना देगा, okay? Page 4. So I'll use the list command to view the file name, right? Now let's say the file I have text.sh, right? So I'll use the name of this text.sh. So what I'm doing, I'm seeing the content, whatever is there available in this file. Okay, and this is the showing that you don't have the content, you have only how I'm going to be out of this file now. So I'll use the escape, right? Just a second. Q command. If you enter the Q, then it will exit from the file. If we hit enter, I'm inside the file now. I'm seeing whatever the content is there available in this file. So how I'm going to come out of this file, right? Just I will give it Q. I'll be outside of this file. Okay, I came out. I've seen this file, right? You can pass the argument here. Now what I'm going to see, I want to use more command and I want to see what file I'm going to see inside this. If you check it over here, without going inside, it will show you all the data is available in this file. Okay, like a cat command, right? The cat command .sh will print you the same data what is there. So more is one more command which will print you whatever the data you have inside this, the data will be displayed to you, right? So after this command also we are covered. Let's cover another command, that is with, right? So that command is used to check, right? Let's say we have content like multiple, right? I want to see, as I mentioned that I have 4 lines, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. So I want to check only 2 lines of this file. Okay. So I'm giving the name of the path, the file name where I want to search. If you enter, you're able to find hi and hello. Okay. Now same thing you can do it with the file. As I mentioned that I have, right? If you check it, let me go over here and I will show you what was the content. Let me come slow. See, if I want to go in nano slash, right, etc slash password, right, the file, you're able to find there are how many 33 lines. If you check over here, read 35 lines. But I don't want to go and check it with this file, right? Simply I want the result of only 10 lines, right? So I will give it a head 10. Okay. Then where is my file? And I'm giving the path, that is etc. Then the name of the file. The file name is what? Password, right? Password. Hit enter. You're able to find how many lines? 10 lines. Let's validate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Let us validate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is how you can fetch the data based on our requirement using these commands. Now, if you check it that no, I don't want 10 also, I want only 2 lines from this file. Okay, fine. You can give it with the 2. So the data will print out only 2 lines of this. Okay, so the top 2 lines will be printed. Please remember that head is for the top level. That means in the content of, let me go with this. Okay. Hit enter. So the head command will read from here. Okay. So from the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? News will end in the news itself. Okay. So head command is used from the top lines. Okay. So now in this case, what I'm going to do it, I want the below lines, right? So in that file, I have 35 lines, right? I have how many lines? I have 35 lines, right? Sorry. I have 35 lines, right? Out of these 35 lines, I have what I've done, top level 10 lines I have fetched. Just I'm seeing the content of that lines. Now I'm saying that out of this 35 line, I want below this last 10 lines, right? So the command is simply this tail, okay? Tail -10, then give the path of your file. The path is available in the directory etc, and the name of the file is password. If you hit enter, you're able to find the below 10 lines of your content line in your file, right? Of your file, you'll be finding over here. So this also you find. So the basically what happened, let's add this point also. Simply what we'll done, the head will go with the ascending order, right? Ascending order. Tail will go with descending order, as simple as that. Okay. So from the top, it will fetch whatever we have given. Let's say I'm giving the parameters of 10 lines, right? So it will fetch from the time ascending order, it will fetch from the descending order. So this is fine, right? So practice this. Don't forget to share, subscribe with your friends so that you receive all the updates related to DevOps series, right? Thank you very much. Hope to see you again. Okay.